You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Diecast review. This is a driver we have not reviewed in quite some time. This is Hailie Deegan in the #1 built Ford Tough truck. And of course, it being in a truck is going to be the F150 for the Camping World Truck Series. But I think we've only done one. Is it only been one truck before? I think it's only been one. Now, there is the Craftsman truck that I have not even purchased. I have another Deegan truck. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, where is it? Oh, I don't remember. Did I already review it? I may have already reviewed it. I'm not too sure. But either way, I think I still have a truck diecast left. But again, as I said, it's been a hot minute since we have reviewed a Hailie Deegan diecast. Oh, I hit my camera. My bad. This is the built Ford Tough paint scheme. Not really a lot to the paint scheme, but, you know, I don't think it's a bad paint scheme nonetheless. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep my Deegan diecast. I might. I'm not too sure. The one I'm going to keep for sure is definitely her Arco win. I've only gotten the authentic sign. That was the only way it was produced. Because as most of you guys know, I've been kind of letting go a lot of diecasts, not really picking up a lot of diecasts, so Deegan might be one that I might kind of slip away from. Again, I already skipped out on the Craftsman truck. So we'll have to see how it goes. But anyway, this is for DGR, right? David Gillen Racing. Yeah, I forgot he had a team. But yeah, this is the #1. It's not the same font as the #1 in the Cup Series, but it's a lot thicker, and I don't really like how, more wide it is. Especially on the roof, it doesn't look good, in my opinion. I like the truck, don't get me wrong, even though it's a Ford. But at the same time, that number is just, it's way too wide. I'm not really a fan of the number. But this is pretty much an unsponsored vehicle, because it is a Ford, and it's sponsored by Built Ford Tough, so it's just a Ford sponsored by Ford, which, you know, technically isn't really a sponsorship. It's more of this, just the manufacturer kind of having some, screen time on the actual car itself. But anyway, let's go and get into this diecast review. If I can speak properly, that'd be nice. But yeah, I got the Built Ford Tough truck right here. I've been kind of waiting on this one for a while, because I just didn't really feel like reviewing it, but I feel like it's about time to do so, because I'm very late already. So once again, let's go ahead and get into this diecast review, and check out what we got for this paint scheme. So here's the diecast out of the box. We got a very odd mix of colors. It's all dark colors, but it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of switches. So on the sides, you got this kind of a dark gray, and then I believe it switches to a, yeah, it's like a black kind of on the front, because it looks like this little upwards section here, it kind of transitioned that a little bit into black, because you got the dark gray here, the dark, well, I don't know, it's because it's like, this is like a weird mixture of a dark black, or a dark gray, and like a light black. It's weird, because like here's black, and then here's the gray, but this is like a perfect in-between color. It's really weird. It doesn't really pick that up on camera, but I can promise you, that definitely looks a little odd. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this diecast. So we got Built Ford Tough, of course, right there on the hood. You got the Ford twice, actually. Because, oh no, you got it 3 times. Wow, would you look at that? Jesus. Wow. I found the problem. They circled it. Good lord. A Built Ford Tough. So I got Ford there. That's super unnecessary for whatever reason. I don't even know if that's part of the car. Like, that's how unnecessary it is. I don't know if that's part of the paint scheme. Surely that's not a fluke, right? I would want to give Lionel at least some credit, thinking that whoever did the actual design just had 3 logos on here for whatever reason. But we got Built Ford Tough with Ford in the middle, Ford underneath that, and then Ford on the grill. Jesus Christ, okay. You got Camping World right there. Of course, you got the little lines in the whatchamacallit here, the windshield, if I could figure out what I'm trying to talk about. There's no #1. I don't like how wide it is. I wish it was a little more, just a little bit more thin, because it's not really proportioned right, especially on the roof, because normally they squish the numbers anyway, but where they didn't do that here, it makes it look even more out of place. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but again, I'm not really a fan of the one, like, especially on the sides. The sides, it's too short. Like, it needs to be kind of stretched out and kind of skinnier, like, because, like, I don't know, it's too small and it's too thick. I don't like it. Normally, I'm pretty good with just any font that comes on a car, but this one's, I'm going to be honest, this one's not doing it for me. Got the little Ford light back here. Got Deegan on the rear nameplate here. There is nothing on the little bed cover, I guess that's what you would call it, because the bed is technically like on the inside of this area, but I guess this would be like the bed cover or whatever you want to call it. But there's absolutely nothing there. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put a big Ford logo right here, since, you know, they plaster it. Look, there's literally 3 on the back. Look, they plaster it everywhere. There's 2 on the sides, 3 on the back, 3 on the front. So I'm very surprised they didn't slap a big old Ford logo right there. I mean, honestly, it'd be better than nothing. And just to kind of touch up on the car, it has a matte finish, and I really like how that looks. You can kind of see in the camera, it's not shiny. That's just my light kind of reflecting off. But it's very like, it's not grimy, but it looks grimy. But it's kind of like a matte or a satin finish. It looks really good. But anyway, right here onto the back again, we got the 3 Fords, for God's sakes. I got the black spoiler back here. Actually got the rookie stripes. Ford Deegan there. Got Ford and Ford Performance. Ford and Ford again. Just goodness, that's a lot of Ford. So again, we got the Ford on the back, and on the license plate, the Michigan Ford license plate, and then this Ford beside that. So Jesus. Got the Ford taillights back here for the trucks, of course. Got the Ford Performance. I got Toter, however you want to say. I think it's Toter. Built for extremes. I think these are trash bags and trash cans, which I'm not really too sure. I know I have a box of toter bags, but I don't know if they make trash. I think they make trash cans too. But anyway, got Hailie Deegan right there on the name banner. Let's see, we got Built for Tough, DGR, Lucas Oil. I can't tell what that one is in factory. Built for Tough. Now we got a whole bunch of contingencies down here. We're going to try to read some of them. WX, I believe. Honda something. Jesus. Gear Tech. Lincoln Welders. Comedic, however you want to say that. Lucas Oil there. And there's a few more I can't really read. There's that big old fat number, again, which I'm not a fan of. I do like this little check mark style design. It kind of reminds me of Nike, but I don't know, I kind of like that. I mean, I know it's kind of random, but at the same time, it looks pretty good, too. So right here for the more contingencies up towards the front, got Camping World, Comedic, Hailie, Tilton. I can't tell what that one is or that one there. NASCAR Race Truck, Mobile One, ARP, and whatever that one is there. Got the Goodyear right there, of course, with the Goodyear tires. Got Simpson, Sunoco Rookie of the Year. I don't know if she got Rookie of the Year. I would assume not, but I'm not too sure. By popularity, she may have. Got the Ford stuff here. Now, I'm not a Ford guy. I actually don't like Fords. But, I mean, I gotta admit, the front ends are a lot better than the Chevys. Now, again, it hurts me to say that, but it's true. I love how they have this kind of white, like a 7 and a backwards 7 looking type headlight. I love that. And you can kind of see the yellow, and you actually really see the headlight detail into the actual car. So it's not just a weird squiggly strand of lights. It's an actual, you know, individual set of lights with the grille being separated as well. Which is something I always harp on for the Chevys, because it don't look good the way that's done. But they got the number 1 there. Got these little things out at the bottom. DGR there. Of course, you got the little check mark design there as well. But yeah, again, this is a really nice paint scheme. It's really plain at the same time, but it's still not bad. Also, I kind of forgot to mention, we got this little green spot here on the back too. So that's kind of random, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. And of course, you kind of got that side design that switches from that dark gray to a black. It separates a black, I guess, from a toter or totter, again, however you want to say it. I think it's toter, but still, nonetheless, it's not a bad paint scheme. Again, kind of dull at times, and you got that whole bed cover that just has absolutely nothing on it. I don't know how rare these diecasts will be, but in terms of paint scheme itself, even though it said it's not really a bad diecast, you gotta admit, one, it's unsponsored for the most part. Well, I mean, it is unsponsored technically because it's by Ford. But, I mean, just the paint scheme design was very simple. Now, a lot of times, simple paint schemes look really good. But in this case, I would have to kind of disagree. So I'm going to give this like a 7-ish. That's like probably the lowest I've ever given a paint scheme. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad paint scheme. I'm just saying, myself, I'm not really a huge fan of the car. Or truck, I guess, technically. It's a truck. Don't freaking slaughter me for that, but you know. Anyway, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review, though. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.